What's going on, guys? Ironcane here, back with a Dragon Ball The Breakers video, and they finally did it, boys. They finally did. These crazy bastards finally announced and acknowledged that the first anniversary of Dragon Ball The Breakers exists and is coming very soon. So if you guys don't know, October 13th is the anniversary, or the 14th, depending on your region when the game dropped. But they are doing a live stream. They are doing a live stream at 19:00 PDT or 4 o'clock CEST. Sorry, I'm just like kind of crazed by this announcement. Just, I mean, guys, I've been looking at like the Twitters like nonstop recently for like anything, and keep in mind they have not posted anything like notable in like days. Like the English Twitter was radio silent from the 15th to the 26th, and like finally, bro, they gave us word of the anniversary. So this live stream is confirmed to have information about Season 4, and of course, be talking about how the anniversary is going to work, and I imagine just the future of Dragon Ball The Breakers in general. So what I kind of wanted to do in this video was talk about what to expect, what they should talk about, and what they've done in the past for live streams. Now, we've never had a big live stream like this regarding an anniversary, but we've had many live streams, or at least two, regarding Season 2's launch and Season 3's launch. So they say, stay tuned for more details and the URL, so they don't have any links at the moment. I imagine they'll give us a link and another update next week, which would be a week prior to the announcement. But I just like, thank God they finally said something, dude. The only Twitter page that was saying anything in recent time was the Japanese Twitter, or X, whatever the hell you want to call it. They were at least like doing postings about like the banner that's currently out that you guys saw the video up about yesterday. But yeah, they also made a posting about the live stream. To my knowledge, there's nothing new or different as opposed to the English sign. Yeah, it just says the time that it's being streamed, and that is pretty much it. So now we're going to be diving into theory crafting. Oh, these slow plays. Talk about the androids. That's pretty cute. All right. I mean, again, guys, the androids is who is rumored, or who are rumored to be the next raider, but we really don't know. We don't know what they're going to do for anniversary because we've never had an anniversary for the game, right? So let's go ahead and pull up and see what they've done for previous anniversaries, and then we'll discuss what I think they should do and what they got right in Season 3 versus Season 2. Because Season 2, they really goofed on the live stream. Actually, I apologize. Before we do that, there actually is a letter in the mail in-game right now. They just sent this out, so I wanted to see what this is with you guys live. Tune in for info on the new season. Awesome. So we just got this today. Nice, dude. 10 tickets. Hello from the Dragon Ball The Breakers development team. Tune in on 10/14/2023 for a special broadcast filled with new info. To celebrate the special broadcast, we're offering the following items. So 10 tickets. They gave us a free multi. That's very nice. That's very nice. This is probably the nicest thing they've done in like recent times, so that's really cool. And it's nice that they're actually communicating to players that, you know, are keeping up with the game on Twitter or YouTube or just like social media, right? Because if you don't follow that, then you really wouldn't have known otherwise. So I'm glad that this time they're actually like informing people in game. I don't think they have anything on the news board. I think the news board purely is just the banner. They really should have something for the anniversary on the news board, in my opinion, but I'm just going to skim through this. Yeah, this is just the schedule, rebound. Yeah, okay, so there's nothing new. All right, so we're going to go back and look at the previous live streams, kind of just discuss. All right. Alrighty, so this was the English, or, you know, English-speaking broadcast that they did for Season 2. So we're just going to be looking at this and kind of like talk about and critique why I didn't think this one was as good.
Welcome to the Bandai Namco live stream.
So also like to say, I actually did get to meet Xanda at Battle Art. Very nice lady, and she actually designed the set that was used at PAX West for 2022. Very cool, very cool. Actually, you know what? Let me show you guys that picture because it's kind of funny. So this was the picture that I took at PAX West 2022. This was before Dragon Ball The Breakers actually released. So Xanda told me that she actually helped design this set. So that's very cool. So props to her. This was pretty dope. This is when I was still even before I even created content, right? So let's go back to the live stream. So basically what they did here for this time around, they did a little introduction of the game, like, oh, if you don't know what Dragon Ball The Breakers is, it's a symmetrical game, like 1 Raider versus 7 survivors, and then they go right into the trailer, right? Kind of whatever. They did something differently for Season 3, of course. But we can rewatch the this Season 2 trailer just to kind of see what it was like. So this trailer, they always do these really, really beautiful CGI trailers that look great. For Season 3, they just gave us the little tease, and they didn't give us any, like, gameplay. For Season 2, they gave us both. So that's what we'll be looking at here. I think this trailer was great. I thought this trailer was really, really well done.
Soil here looks perfect.
I was losing my marbles, bro. Try not to curse. Losing my marbles, dude, when this trailer dropped, because keep in mind, Season 2 was also delayed, like Season 4 was. And there was no, like, news or word of, like, when they were going to do the live stream. They literally announced the live stream, and then, like... no, they didn't even announce the live stream. It just happened. And they're like, oh, yeah, Season 2 is coming out 2 days. Have fun. It's like, hello? Like, what? But, yeah, so this is the trailer. I was a little disappointed that we got no Raditz, but the Sabin was pretty fun. Still is fun. Vegeta actually has turned out to be my favorite writer in the game right now. But, so, we don't have to watch the whole trailer, actually. I think that's kind of, you know, you guys have seen this, I imagine. And then at the end of the trailer, they showed what was coming, the Survivor skins, the Transfers, which was so, dude, seeing Super Saiyan forms coming, because we didn't have access to forms at this time. I was, like, losing my mind, dude. So here, they're, like, congratulating the launch, and then they kind of go over the kits and talk about it. And, all this was fine, all this was well and good. But the part, like, where the stream really started to take a dive was when they got to the gameplay. And no disrespect to the English team here. I've met some of these guys. They're very, very nice. They're very kind. They obviously care a lot about the game. So no disrespect to any of them. But the issue with this live stream is that it kind of felt like some of the people playing didn't really know what they were doing, or they were like learning how to play for the very first time. They didn't know, you know, specific controls. And one of the controversial moments was the fact that they didn't know how to drop the Dragon Balls. And if you want to know why that was so controversial, was because they literally give you the button prompt. I'm trying to find it. There literally is a button prompt when you have a Dragon Ball that if you click both the thumbsticks in, like, it shows you right above your character. I'm trying to find it just so you guys, I'm not like, see, it's right there, man. And like, they didn't know how to do it. I understand you're in the moment, but it just like, as for people that like work on the game, not knowing something simple like that, everybody was kind of like, it's a huge facepalm moment. And in comparison to the Japanese stream, it just was not as good. Actually, I think I will pull up the JP stream just because I did not do that. So I'm gonna go grab that and we'll be right back. Okay, I lied. I'm sorry. I couldn't find it, dude. I couldn't find it. I tried looking. I looked for like a good 15 minutes. I could not find it. So this is how they started the Season 3 live stream. So basically, Season 2, they had the two girls speaking. Then they showed the trailer. Then they showed the kits. Then they played. So for this one, they did a lot. A lot was covered. So these were actually like pro players from Japan, I believe. So this was pretty dope. So they actually announced a lot here. So in this live stream, they announced that the previous producer, Ryusuke Hara, actually like took a picture with him, met him at Battle Hard. Very nice guy. Very thankful that he, you know, was willing to speak with me. He, I believe, stepping down or like his involvement. He's basically not the producer anymore. And then this guy's taking over here. So they basically started off with highlights, and it's like, this is hype, dude. Like, this is hype. Like, before it was hype, but I feel like this just feels... I don't want to say the other live stream wasn't professional, but this just feels a little more... It just feels more well done. It just feels more well done. Like, having a, like, specified, like, speaker... And just like it's like, I feel like a panel with guests. Like this just felt a little more like well put together and well done in my opinion. So basically they went over what the agenda of what they were going to be covering, and this is very hype in my opinion. They were going over you know, Season 3 content, Season 3 gameplay, and then they had question marks at the very end. And we didn't know what that was, and I think it ended up being the PTS. I think what they were announced, and what they ended up doing is going right into the cinematic trailer here. And like I said previously, they did no gameplay at all. They just sort of the cinematic trailer. Everybody's like, oh my god, what? I mean, most people are like, the Ginyu force, what the hell? Breakers is dead. Everybody basically except me. I was freaking out, dude. I was losing my mind. But they were also leaked, so like I had like the expectations of you know, the Ginyu Force, so I wasn't as disappointed. But basically, they did that. They went over the game, and they talked about what type of raider they were, and they identified them as a team-up raider. We went over the kit of each level, Raccoon, Guldo, Jason Birder, and how the leveling up system worked. So, you know, leveling up as you normally do, and then auto-evolving, make them an auto-evolved raider. And then they went about the benefits of having each member live. And they talked about body change as well, which was very exciting. And then after that, they went over the survivor skins and the transfers, dude. I was losing, I don't care, I'm cursing. I was losing my shit when I saw Super Saiyan Bardock, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and Goten is dope, but like, Bardock and Gohan, I just couldn't believe that's how they were starting off the season, dude. That was just like insanely hype, and they didn't waste any more time. They went right into the gameplay, dude, and they showed off Bob as a survivor skin, they showed off King Furry, and they showed off Dende as well. And what was really dope, seeing, because these were devs, these were actually like devs and pro players playing, and the difference here is like, again, no offense to the English team, but, you know, these guys knew what they were doing. They had a more, you know, they know the game. They were using barrier, guys, they were using barrier IT. The devs know the meta. Like, seeing the devs use barrier IT, I was like, they know, bro, they know. Like, I was just like, it was just so hype, so exciting, and, you know, I just didn't get that from the other live stream. So here they also talked about the knockback gauge and how it works and, like, what it does, basically. And then they played, I think they played 2 or 3 matches. And then after that, they won. Oh, they played, yeah, I think they played 3. So then they played 3 matches. And they made us, like, wait for it and work for it. So then they talked about the transfers. Went over Bardock, what he does. They went over what Gohan does. And then, like an idiot, I was so pissed. I was like, exploration enthusiast. Again? Like, we just got that with Gohan. And I didn't realize this was for skills. And everybody told me, like, to read. But, you know, I'm a Dragon Ball fan. It's crazy how that ended up being like one of the best skills in the entire game. And then afterwards, they talked about the release date, when everything was dropping, and then they talked about the PTS. So I believe this was the question mark thing, the special announcement that they had. So hopefully they have another special announcement like the PTS down the line. And did they have another trailer? What was the? I could have sworn they showed like the trailer at the end. Unless I missed the trailer. Actually, no. For some reason, they didn't show the gameplay trailer at this live stream. So you know how, like, for Vegeta, they had the CGI cutscene with the gameplay? They only gave us the CGI tease, and then they gave us the gameplay trailer a couple days after, which was pretty interesting. So yeah, guys, this is the live streams in the past of the way they handle it. They knocked Season 3's live stream out of the park. It was really, really good. I mean, you see everybody here saying crossplay. I mean, who knows with that. But they did a really good job with this live stream, so I'm really hoping they take this approach and do this for the anniversary and top it if they can. Also, before I forget, this is a little leak. I was going to make a separate video on this, but I feel like it was just like too little to like make a whole dedicated video on it. There was leaked outfits for OG Bulma from Dragon Ball, and then like a little tux for Oolong, which is pretty neat. But what I was going to show you guys is the tickets. The tickets again. Just to show you guys what to expect of them to talk about during the anniversary. I don't think they'll be announcing a 7-star transfer. Maybe 6. Maybe 6. Where were the transfers? Yeah. So the 6-star transfer would basically just be like the 5, but it would have like a little lightning effect, kind of like Super Saiyan 2 if you think about it. And where are the tickets? The tickets should be over here. Jesus. Here we are. So they're probably going to talk about the tickets, but what else do I want them to talk about? We'll get into in one moment. I just want to show you guys this one more time. So some of the things that we talked about in the past that have been leaked or like teased or whatever were player cards, which would be really cool, like customizable things to like give your player or just like your play base a little more to customize your characters. There was survivor-specific voice lines as opposed to regular voice lines, and there was something about voice chat potentially being enabled. So I don't know if any of those things are going to be mentioned, but what I would like to see, of course, it needs to be something very exciting at the end of like this question mark, because they're going to do something like that. And they also actually need to announce a new roadmap, because we only had a roadmap for season 1 through 3, and then we had season 4 coming soon. So we need a new roadmap as well. They need to show us, obviously, the CGI trailer, like I showed you guys. And in terms of announcements like crossplay, making the game go free to play, I would not expect anything like that personally. And if they are working on crossplay, that's what they would do, right? They would say, we are working on crossplay, or they would say Raider Q is coming back. I feel like that is going to be the big announcement. Maybe like they're either getting rid of Raider Q, or they're making some sort of new system. There is a reason why this mode has not come back, and the reason why is it's something they're going to talk about it in Anniversary. They have to, right? Bro, this system that they created was introduced at the start of Season 2. We are approaching Season 4. For an entire season, we have not had Raider Q, and there is a reason for it. There's a reason for it, and I believe they're going to talk about it during the Anniversary live stream. And like, I don't know when else they would talk about it. But in terms of crossplay, I don't think they would talk about it personally. But if they were, they wouldn't say that it's coming. They would say that they're working on it. Similar to how like they announced rollback for like fighters. But like, guys, keep your expectations low. But like the biggest things I want to see is more updates, more communication. I want to see more event schedules like they did in the past. Let us know month by month what we're getting and what we have to look forward to. Just more communication for the team would be great. And that's really the biggest thing for me, communication. Fixing certain bugs, fine-tuning things. They're probably going to announce the PTS again and like when that's going to be starting as well. But I imagine there's going to be an Anniversary banner. We have Anniversary tickets, and those 2 banners I talked about do not involve the Anniversary tickets at all, but it's possible that you just drop the tickets. You can just use those tickets on whatever. But I will say the fact that they gave us normal tickets now kind of makes me think that those Anniversary tickets will be made for a specific banner, but we'll see. But yeah, guys, that's kind of what I am speculating we're going to get for the live stream announcement. I think we'll probably see something about player cards, survivor voice lines potentially. Hopefully more features, because the most recent feature that we have which we can't even access, is the PTS. And then before that was the Xenoverse 2 linkage, where you get rewards through that. And they actually included, I think, reporting as a feature, which whoop-de-doo. So we should expect a new feature, which hopefully is more than them just fixing this. And, you know, is it going to be crossplay? I don't know. Are we going to expect 2 Raiders? I don't know, guys. We've never had an Anniversary before, but if you keep your expectations in check, like don't expect them to give you the world, you'll be pleasantly surprised. But in terms of like my bingo board, androids, player cards, voice chat, things of that nature, Raider Q being fixed, things like that. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm speculating. But in the console, what do you guys think is happening? Do you still have hope for Goku Black? Do you have hope for Cooler? Because like there's evidence for Cooler now. Do you think it's going to be the androids in terms of the Raider? What do you want to see? Do you want to see a promise of more communication? Do you want to see a promise of crossplay? Do you want to see a promise of pity for skills? Do you want to see a promise of the game eventually becoming free to play? Like whatever it is, guys, let me know. Actually, in the Discord, we have a channel, just because I have somebody that would provide the Breakers team feedback, or when I speak to them at Battle Hour, I want to provide them feedback. We have a feedback channel in my Discord. If you guys have any suggestions regarding feedback, let me know. I want to make a detailed list and send that their way. That way they know what the community and, we want as a whole, right? But yeah, guys, that's the video. Like the video if you enjoyed, and comment down any of those speculatory things I asked you. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care. Stay safe. Have fun. Peace out, and start saving, boys. Start saving. Season 4 coming soon. Yes, sir. All right. See ya.